Welcome back. In this video, we will go over a very important part of the course, that is submitting your assignments, participating in discussions, and taking your test. And so once you've gone through the content and you've completed the content and it's instructed you to go to discussion or the Dropbox or take a test, you'll come to your home page and you'll click on assessments. This is where you'll find all three of those things. To go to discussions, you'll simply click on the discussion hyperlink, and what that will do is take you to the discussion board. At the top of the discussion board is a help topic, and on the help topic, sometime throughout the semester, if you have a question or a comment that might be helpful to others, you can post it here. Sometimes you'll be working online late at night and I will not be, and you may find answers from your classmates by posting them to the help topic. To do that, you're simply going to click on your help discussion and you're going to click on start a new thread. This will also be where you go to complete discussions that are embedded in the course. For example, the introduction discussion. When you begin the course, I want you to introduce yourself to your classmates, and so you'll do so by going into that introduction discussion and starting a new thread. You will need to always respond to at least 2 classmates for full credit on discussions in this course. So in addition to starting a new thread, you'll need to respond in a thoughtful, meaningful response to at least 2 classmates before moving on. The second location we're going to look at is the Dropbox. Again, you'll click on Assessments, then Dropbox, and this will take you to where you go to turn in your assignments for the semester. We have the Handbook Syllabus Acknowledgement Form. This is the first thing that you should have submitted. And so to do a submission for the course or submit an assignment or the Handbook Acknowledgement Form, let's see, let me get back. I need to get into Student View. Excuse me one moment while I click into Student View, and that way you can see what it'll look like for you. Okay, so back to Assessments, Dropbox. Here we go. Handbook Syllabus Acknowledgement Form. When you go into that view, it'll have the opportunity or the option to add a file. You will do so by clicking on Add a File, and then you'll click Upload, and you'll look on your computer or your OneDrive or wherever you might have that file stored, and that's how you will submit it. And the same for any of your assignments. They'll be submitted in the same manner. Add File, then click Submit. Once you do that, you'll know that your file has been submitted correctly by seeing a 1 in the submissions column when you go back to the Dropbox items. So please do take a couple of extra moments prior to logging off for the day to make sure any completed work was submitted successfully. Remember, all assignments are due each day by midnight to avoid late penalties. Okay, so again, please do make sure that you are checking that you have successfully submitted an assignment before logging off to avoid late penalties. Even if you did complete the assignment, they must be turned in to the Dropbox successfully to avoid those penalties. Now, the last thing we'll look at from the assessments window is your quizzes. This is your unit exams. When you're ready to take a unit exam, you'll go to Assessments, click on Quizzes, and then you will find the corresponding test or exam. So say I'm prepared for the Ancient Civilizations test. When I'm ready, I will click here, and it will then, because this is not, I'm not going to access the real quiz, but you'll see a page similar to this one. It'll tell you the amount of time you are allowed to take the exam, and please do check that. It may be different for different exams, and once you're ready, you'll see Start Quiz here. Now, with unit exams, you have to take those in one sitting within the time frame allotted. And again, please do check the time allowed because it will be different depending on the number of questions in the exam. And so this takes us through how to submit an assignment. If you're unsure, please don't guess, and please always just be sure to send me an email, and I'm happy to clarify anything as far as assignment instructions or submitting them. In the next and last video, we'll look at how to access your grades.